Hi. It's early in the morning, and my kids are still asleep. And I'm gonna show you. I showed you a spinning video the other day, and that was a Turkish drop spindle, bottom whirl. But you can make a drop spindle for really inexpensively. I'm gonna teach you how. This might be. You need a dowel, cup hooks, a grommet, and a CD. That's all you need. Uh-oh. Lost my cup hook. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, really easy. The dowels, they come in 4-foot lengths. I cut them into 4, so they're a foot about. I didn't measure, but it's about a foot. And then you need to drill a hole in the end, like a tiny hole. You want it to be, you get a drill bit, and you want it to be just a little bit smaller than this, because you want the threads to have something to grab onto. So just a tiny hole, just something to start you, and try to get it as straight down in the dowel, like straight down in the dowel. If it's a little crooked, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna put you on my head so that I can have 2 hands. Okay, here we go. Okay, now okay, this is my dowel. There we go. This is my dowel. I got my hole drilled in it. And my CD is just out of a pack. If you get free ones in the mail, that's awesome. This is the grommet I'm talking about. It's got a flat hole through it, but it's got ridges on the side to hold the CD. And really, you want to start looking for this. When you go to the hardware store, any hardware store should have them. I got these ones at Lowe's. They might have been $1. But you want to get this first. And you want to bring your CD to the hardware store. You want to make sure this grommet fits in this hole of the CD, to fit in there snugly. You don't want the to put this in there. Here, this is the hardest part. We'll do it first. You slide the sides in the CD hole. Just like that. And when it's in there, you don't want the grommet to wiggle back and forth. You want it to be in there and hold it. And then go to the dowels and make sure this dowel fits in there snug. You don't want this stuff moving around. So slide it in there like that. So it's like toward the top or toward the bottom. You can make a bottom whirl by putting the CD at the bottom, or putting the CD at the top as a top whirl. Kind of recommend the top whirl to start off with. So then here's your cup hook, and there's your hole. So my hole's crooked. My hole's crooked a little bit. So you just twist it on. And then you're done. That's it. Now you can start spinning yarn. So then you go and get your fiber. This is my fiber. This is not washed. I'm not a fussy spinner. Here's my guard hairs. Throwing them on the ground because I'm outside and I can. So then people say, oh, you need a leader. You don't need a leader. You can make your own. Start spinning. Hook some fiber on your hook and go. Just go. Spin clockwise, up your thumb, and we're going. It's light, it's nice, you can get, spins for a long time. My dowel's a little thick. You can spend a lot of time looking at the grommets and try to get a hole. I just get a hole that's smaller so your dowel can be littler, but it just doesn't matter. This is fine. You know, and you grab it with your finger and start winding on. And to wind on, you want to make a cop. A cop is what your fiber is called when it's on your spindle. You want to wind it, thick at the top and then thinner at the bottom. It'll kind of just happen, and then you hook back on the hook. You don't need to. I've seen people like wrap it around the hook. You don't need to do that. Just hook it over once, and you can let it spin and get a lot of twist stored in here. Then you can park it between your knees and just then draft. And see how the twist just moves up? This is how I started spinning. I just twist. Park between your knees and then draft. You don't need to, walk and chew gum at the same time when you first start off. You can, just practice chewing gum or practice walking. People try to start, you hear the rooster? He's so funny. He's gonna get a new home.